I need to tell you something before you meet my family, my boyfriend said, pulling the car over 3 blocks from his parents' house. My heart starts racing in my chest as I thought of everything he could tell me. He took a deep breath and turned to face me, concern on his face. I'm so sorry about this, but my ex-girlfriend is going to be there, he said in a low tone. My heart jolted in my chest and my body jerked slightly at his words. What? I demanded harshly. He sighed. Jackie is my sister's best friend, he said. She's always at the house, but my parents probably invited her here tonight to celebrate my homecoming. My eyes narrowed in anger. So what does that mean for me? I asked sharply. He winced as if my voice was annoying him. I'm sorry, he said. My parents have been pushing for her and I to get married ever since we met, but the truth is that we're not compatible together. I don't like her like that. She's like a little sister to me. I frowned. That doesn't explain what you want me to do tonight, I said. Maybe keep the PDA to a minimum, he hesitated, and maybe act like we're just friends. I don't want Jackie to be upset tonight. I stared at him with wide eyes, unable to believe what I just heard. He had the audacity to ask me to act like his friend because he didn't want to hurt his ex's feelings. I glared at him. The rest of the drive to the house is silent as I sit in the passenger seat fuming and trying not to yell at my boyfriend. When he finally pulls into the driveway, he holds my hand as we walk up to the front door. Right before we reach the porch, he releases me and avoids my gaze as he picks up his pace. My stomach churned with displeasure as I followed him into the house. He introduced me to his family as a very good friend of his, and I had to bite my tongue to keep from screaming or snapping back at him. Instead, I forced a smile and shook everyone's hand. Jackie was gorgeous and everything I wasn't. She was soft-spoken and almost seemed scared to be there, but I quickly realized she was just shy. I sat at the dinner table with everyone and listened to them talking about the history between Jackie and my boyfriend. That was when I learned the truth about their past. Apparently, they were dating for 6 years. They met in grade school and she became best friends with his younger sister. They didn't start dating until freshman year of high school and carried on their relationship through a couple years of college. They had a wedding planned out and the name of their first kid picked out. But then out of the blue, Jackie broke things off with my boyfriend. He never wanted their relationship to end and was planning out their whole future. She broke his heart. I stared around the table and noticed how Jackie looked a little uncomfortable, and my boyfriend couldn't stop staring at her. Unable to see it any longer, I excused myself to use the bathroom. As I strolled down the hall, I caught sight of pictures lining the wall. Pictures of my boyfriend's family. Pictures of my boyfriend with Jackie, kissing, holding hands, looking absolutely in love. It was sickening. I turned my face away and hurried into the bathroom to collect myself. When I came back to the dining room, Jackie was sitting in my seat, stroking a hand down my boyfriend's arm, and he was doing nothing to drop her hand. Heading back into the dining room, I ignored Jackie in my seat, but as I walked by her, the screen on her phone lit up, revealing a text from my boyfriend. It was sent while I was in the bathroom. Don't worry too much. You just have to get through tonight and I'll handle it. My throat closed up as I wondered what he meant by it. I slid into an empty seat and stared at the table as everyone around me chatted, laughed, and ate dessert. When I glanced up at one point, I caught my boyfriend feeding a piece of pie to Jackie, and suddenly I knew that there was no way we were here for me to meet his family as his girlfriend. Tears pricked my eyes as I stood abruptly. I wasn't going to take this anymore. I glared at my boyfriend. Are you dating? I demanded. Jackie stared at me with wide eyes while my boyfriend paled slightly. No, he said quickly before standing and facing me. But that doesn't mean I don't have feelings for her. I realized during dinner that I still have feelings for her. Jackie smiled at him sweetly before jogging around the table and ducking under his arm to give him a hug. She glanced at me. I realized I still have feelings for him too, she said. I glanced back and forth before a harsh laugh escaped me. I shook my head at them. Good riddance, I snarled. Then I stormed out of the house and caught a bus to the nearest hotel. I wasn't going to stay where I wasn't wanted.